Rolls Royce. The name alone conjures up images of extravagance, class, and an unlimited budget. The kind of car that you'd expect to see the Queen of England cruising around in. But let's be real, if you're like most of us, the closest you'll get to a Rolls Royce is by playing Monopoly. So, why are these cars so darn expensive? Is it because they come equipped with a built-in barista or a massage chair that'll melt your stress away? Not quite. In this video, we'll explore the real reasons behind the sky-high price tags of Rolls-Royce cars. Get ready to discover some jaw-dropping facts and a few laughs along the way. Alright, let's take a look at the history of Rolls-Royce cars. It all started way back in 1904, when two British dudes named Charles Rolls and Henry Royce got together and decided to create a car. Probably while sipping tea and wearing top hats, but that's just my imagination. Their first model, the Rolls Royce 10 HP, hit the market, and people were like, "Whoa, this thing can actually move." It had a two-cylinder engine, which might not sound like much, but back then, that was like having a spaceship under the hood. But they didn't stop there. Oh no, they wanted to make the best car in the world. So, they introduced the Rolls Royce 4050s, also known as the Silver Ghost. This car was so good that it quickly became the benchmark for luxury cars. People were lining up to get their hands on one. It was like the iPhone of its time. During World War I, Rolls-Royce even started making airplane engines for the British military. Because when you're the best at making cars, why not try your hand at airplanes too? Fast forward to today, and Rolls-Royce is still making some of the most luxurious and sought-after cars in the world. From the Phantom to the Cullinan, these cars are the epitome of luxury and craftsmanship. So there you have it, the history of Rolls-Royce cars. From a couple of guys with a dream to becoming the gold standard in luxury cars. And to think it all started with a two-cylinder engine and a whole lot of British charm. With all this, Rolls-Royce cars are among the most expensive cars in the world. The million-dollar question: why Rolls-Royce cars are so expensive. When it comes to Rolls-Royce cars, you might think of them as the ultimate in luxury and extravagance. But did you know that every single detail of these cars is crafted with the utmost care and attention? That's right. These cars are basically the automotive equivalent of Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel. Each piece of leather, wood, and metal used in a Rolls-Royce car is carefully selected and worked on by skilled artisans. They're like the Jedi Knights of the automotive world. Except instead of lightsabers, they use hand tools and sandpaper. And if you think that's impressive, consider this. Every leather hide is carefully inspected for defects, so you can rest assured that your Rolls-Royce seat won't have any cow-shaped birthmarks or freckles. The wood used in the interior is sourced from sustainable forests, which means you can enjoy the luxury of your car without feeling guilty about deforestation. And don't even get me started on the metalwork. Rolls-Royce artisans take shaping metal to a whole new level, using hammers and mallets to create curves and shapes that would make any artist jealous. So, if you're looking for a car that's not just luxurious but also a work of art, a Rolls-Royce is definitely the way to go. Just be prepared to pay a premium price for this level of craftsmanship. After all, Michelangelo didn't paint the Sistine Chapel for free either. And let's picture this. You're driving down the road in your Rolls-Royce, feeling like the king or queen of the world. And why not? Your car is equipped with the latest and greatest technology that the automotive industry has to offer. It's like having a personal tech guru on wheels. Not only do you have a state-of-the-art infotainment system at your fingertips, but you also have driver assistance systems that make you feel like a superhero behind the wheel. Need parallel park? No problem. Your car's got your back with its parking assist feature. Worried about getting too close to the car in front of you? Relax, your car's collision warning system will alert you before it's too late. And let's not forget about the sound system. With speakers strategically placed throughout the car, you can enjoy your favorite tunes like never before. It's like having a concert hall on wheels, only with way better acoustics. Of course, all of this amazing technology comes at a price. But hey, who needs a retirement fund when you can have a Rolls-Royce? Just kidding. Please don't spend all your savings on a car unless you really want to. In all seriousness, the advanced technology in Rolls-Royce cars is truly impressive. It's like driving a spaceship on wheels, minus the zero-gravity environment. So, if you're in the market for a car that's more than just a means of transportation, a Rolls Royce might just be the perfect fit for you. And have you ever heard the saying, if you have to ask how much it costs, you can afford it? Well, that pretty much sums up the exclusivity factor of Rolls Royce cars. These cars are not just expensive, they are exclusive and rare, like finding a unicorn in the wild. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a Rolls Royce on the road? Probably not very often, unless you live in Beverly Hills or some other ritzy neighborhood. These cars are like the celebrities of the automotive world, only instead of paparazzi, they're surrounded by admirers with awestruck faces. And let's not forget about the customization factor. These luxury vehicles are highly customizable, allowing customers to create bespoke designs that suit their unique preferences. Whether it's choosing the color of the leather seats, the type of wood trim, or even the stitching on the floor mats, the customization options are nearly endless. But don't expect this process to be quick or cheap. Creating a bespoke Rolls Royce can take several months and requires extensive consultations with the customer to ensure their exact requirements are met. It's like having your own personal fashion designer, only instead of a dress or suit, you're designing a car. For example, imagine you want a Rolls Royce with a unique paint job that perfectly matches the shade of your favorite lipstick. You'll need to consult with a team of designers and engineers to create a custom paint color that meets your exact specifications. And that's just the beginning. You'll also need to choose the type of leather for the seats, the color of the stitching, the type of wood for the dashboard, and countless other details. Customization options for Rolls Royce cars are so extensive that you can practically design your own car from scratch. It's like playing The Sims, but for cars. Want a diamond-encrusted hood ornament? Sure thing. Want seats made from the finest unicorn hair? They've got you covered. The only limit is your imagination, and of course your wallet. The customization process is a true collaboration between the customer and the Rolls Royce team. You'll have the opportunity to provide input at every step of the process, ensuring that the final product is exactly what you want. But be prepared to pay for this level of customization. The bespoke Rolls Royce experience doesn't come cheap, and the price tag can easily reach 6 figures or more. But for those who can afford it, the result is a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that reflects their individual style and taste. The customization process for Rolls Royce cars is a labor of love that requires time, money, and a keen eye for detail. But for those who are willing to invest in the process, the end result is a car that's as unique and special as they are. When you buy a Rolls Royce, you're not just buying a car, you're buying a piece of art that's been handcrafted just for you. It's like commissioning a famous artist to paint a portrait of you, only the canvas is a car. But be warned, owning a Rolls Royce comes with its own set of responsibilities. You can't just park it on the street like a regular car. You have to treat it like royalty, with its own garage, and maybe even a valet to take care of it. It's like having a high-maintenance significant other, only this one doesn't talk back, unless you count the car's voice-activated controls. All joking aside, Rolls Royce cars are truly exclusive and rare, and owning one is a status symbol that few can attain. But if you're willing to pay the price, you'll be driving a car that's more than just a means of transportation. You'll be driving a work of art that's been crafted with meticulous attention to detail and tailored to your every whim. Rolls Royce cars are the ultimate flex. It's like saying, yes, I have money, and yes, I know how to spend it. The company has been producing luxury cars for so long that they've practically perfected the art of showing off. The Rolls Royce name is synonymous with excellence, quality, and exclusivity. It's like the brand took a personality test and got Type A++. They don't just settle for good enough, they aim for perfection. And the result is a car that's so luxurious, it's like driving around in your own private palace. Owning a Rolls Royce is like being part of an exclusive club. You know you've made it when you can afford one of these bad boys. It's like a secret handshake between the world's elite. And when you pull up in a Rolls Royce, people know you mean business. You're not just driving a car, you're making a statement. Rolls Royce cars are the ultimate symbol of wealth, luxury, and status. They're like the gold-plated yachts of the automotive world. And while they may come with a hefty price tag, they're worth it for those who want to make a statement and live life in the lap of luxury.